All right, Elizabeth, you told me that this trip was a highlight of last year for you. So I am really excited to hear all the deets about what the experience was like. I want to kick it off with, first of all, what made you decide to go to an international country with a bunch of people that you have never met before?
Good question. First of all, I definitely wanted to meet you because working with you changed my life like a total 180. And so it was let me meet this person who has so much power and can help people find their own power. And then also it was, let me meet all of these people who are finding their power and who have similar goals and who are in it for this queer experience that we're all having together. And then the bonus was leaving the country. Just an excuse to get away from it all into some kind of tropical environment with all of the activities planned, the food prepared, the lodging all done for us. It was so easy to just say, yes,
Fuck it, book it.
fuck it, book it.
Were you nervous about any part of it?
I mean, a little nervous. I have social anxiety, and so I was nervous about only being with strangers. I had never met anyone in real life before, and once you're there, you're there. There's no escape. So I was just like, "Oh god, I hope they like me. I hope we all get along. I hope everybody's cool." And I think all three of those things came true.
You know what was unique about that trip was that everybody was coming into it on an even playing field. Like nobody had met anybody, not even the coaches. That was my first time meeting Coach Taylor in real life and vice versa. Like everybody's first time together, even playing field.
Yeah, and that energy was contagious. We were just so excited to be in real life that I felt unstoppable the entire time.
I like the beginning and like when people were arriving, like I remember running into Kim and Bo, and then I remember waiting for you at the restaurant, I think, like
Yep,
just all those little like giddy, exciting moments that
exactly.
we don't get a lot of those as adults, so that was
We
really cool.
really don't. It was like seeing your best friend. I just remember, like, every layer was another huge hug, and every person was like, "Another piece of my heart is full," and it was just like, these are my people." I knew it, but this solidified it. These are my people. I love them so much. I want to be here. I wanna be in this energy all the time.
That was such a vibe. That was such a vibe. Maria, Maria. We'll talk about Maria later.
It did not take us long to start having a lot of fun.
No, it did not. It did not. I'm curious. I have a feeling you're going to say more than one, but was there a moment during the retreat that caught you off guard? Maybe something that you weren't expecting to feel or to experience?
There were 2, like, one was very personal. It was realizing how much I value independence and how much I really liked being away from my day-to-day because I get kinda locked into my everything. Like, I see the same people every day, and that's wonderful, I love them, but this just sort of broke the pattern up and kind of reintroduced me to myself. And it had been a really long time since I had spent time with solo Elizabeth. And it
Yeah.
was really powerful.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, like you had gone through a big portion of your transformation already,
Yep.
and you being by yourself in the whole, like, I love the power of a good environment change.
Yeah, no, it was so supportive. And I guess that was one of the things that I was worried about too. Like, am I strong enough? Am I going to keep up with everybody? Like, am I fit enough for this experience? Am I going to let myself down? Am I going to let you down? I didn't feel that pressure as soon as I got there. It was like, oh no, this is just like another queer gym hangout, but it's on steroids. And we're all just having the best possible time. Like our dopamine and serotonin are through the roof. It was fun. And that's what I want my lifestyle to feel like. That's what I want my exercise to feel like, just playing and having fun together.
I love that you spoke on that because a lot of times when I'm talking to people that are just signing up, one of the things I often hear is like, I want to do stuff, but I'm worried of people having to wait for me or having to slow down the group. And what I hear is like, damn, like the current health or fitness level you're at right now is keeping you from fucking living your best life.
Hmm.
That's awesome.
Well, let me just say one more thing on that. I felt invincible after that trip because we did some hard things, but they
Oh, yeah.
didn't feel hard to me at all. I was like, "I totally got this," and I think that's when my identity really flipped from fat to fit.
I really need to buy a mic just so I could drop it in this moment.
No, it's true. I felt so like all of the female strength and power was there. It was like woman power. I loved it so much.
Yep.
Yeah, feeling fierce. I did.
Do you remember
Okay,
your first time on the paddleboard?
yeah, I'll never forget it because I had a fanny pack on and Atreyu's phone was in the fanny pack. And when I fell into the water, I destroyed her phone and had to buy a new phone. So, yeah, I'll never forget that.
That was truly your first time on the paddleboard?
It was my first time ever on a paddleboard, and that's why I didn't realize I should probably not bring a fanny pack with me. But yeah, I ended up really loving the paddleboard, realizing that I could even stand and paddle and do a little dance while I was on the paddleboard, and it was really cool. I really like doing things for the first time, and in my family, we have a saying that you get to make a wish whenever you do something for the first time, and so
Oh.
that day, I made a wish.
I'll let you keep it unless you wanna share.
You can't tell your wishes out loud, they won't come
I
true.
know. I'm a chismosa, I wanna know.
Well, I'll tell you something, the other thing that I thought was really surprising was seeing how many people faced a limit or a perceived limit during the trip. I thought that was honestly fascinating because people had a choice to allow themselves outside of the limit or to decide that limit was their stopping point. And we saw both, and they were both really important and beautiful moments.
Yeah, yeah. You said that so beautifully. I get why you wanna do this interview because the way that you just said it, I was just like, those moments are so important in life.
They really are. They really are. And witnessing other people experience those moments felt like a gift to me. It
Uh-huh,
taught me almost more about myself,
uh-huh.
watching other people find the end of their comfort zone.
Welcome to my 9 to 5.
How cool. How cool is that?
That is literally, like, the best part about it.
Absolutely.
It's just like,
Yeah.
let's
You got to show up in real life and help people do that in real life. Like, I remember you literally supporting Atreyu in the water, literally holding them and helping them get over that fear. I mean, we were all with Atreyu in that moment. Like,
yeah,
yes, yes,
yeah,
you did it. This is amazing. You overcame a fear. You did something new. How exciting. And I think everybody had that to some degree the
yeah.
entire time.
Well, it was just cool to, like, travel with the group that allowed for those moments because not every travel group is down to, like, hold space or make room for moments
Yeah.
like that to happen, so I think that was incredible.
It was such a supportive environment, and I think everybody felt like they were safe to stretch themselves beyond what we
Yeah.
do in the comfort of our living rooms during a queer gym workout.
I make y'all stretch out of your comfort zone there too. So for somebody who's considering going, but maybe talking themselves out of it, what would you say to them?
The only reason I could think of not coming would be finances, and I would say, how many dollars have you spent that you remember what you spent them on? Like, how many times have you made a memory that will last a lifetime? It's invaluable. Spend the money. You will not regret a single dollar spent on this trip.
I was looking for a mic to drop again.
You know, time and memories, those are what are our most precious
Yeah.
possessions. So the money will come, the money will go. And, money has to flow anyway in order to live. So put it to a good cause. And that cause is yourself, that cause is our community, that cause is learning and growing and traveling. And, it's just going to be one big ass queer party. You're going to remember it for a lifetime.
And be randomly chanting Maria, Maria, Maria for the rest of your life.
Exactly. That girl has no idea what a legend she is.
Yeah. What's different about you now after the trip?
Well, I think the identity piece is huge. I don't feel like my body can tell me what I can't do anymore. And I know that I can say yes to anything that sounds good. And the other thing is just feeling really confident in social situations because that was something that I was worried about. Like, I don't know, is this going to work? Am I going to be weird? I don't know. And I was like, no, actually, it was totally fine. And everybody was fun and cool. And so now I have built in confidence. That's kind of what I took away.
That was really cool. Like, you just unlocked a whole other level of Elizabeth.
Yeah. It was really nice to see her again.
Oh, I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I mean, there's, like, a few moments in the history of the queer gym where I was like, "That changed the trajectory."
Mhm.
That Panama trip is one of those moments where I was like, "No, what I saw, like, the stories I heard, the evolution that I witnessed, like, being in real life offers a different type of magic that we just as convenient and as comfy as working out from home is, this trip adds another layer of magic to it." So, thank
Absolutely.
you. Thank you for making it awesome and not giving me PTSD about it, and
Nobody was ratchet.
nobody was ratchet. I mean, think about that, like, a group of queers across the world hanging out together and not one moment of drama or bullshit.
12 queers, 0 drama. When does that happen? We did good.
We killed that shit. Man, well, I'm so happy that you had such a great experience, and thank you so much for coming on and sharing it and inspiring other folks to come out and hang out in real life and experience the magic of Maria, 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 Maria.
Maria, 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 Maria. Yeah. No, it'll be so fun. Hopefully we meet someone else so we can change the name we chant. But
You know what? Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just really hope people come. They won't regret a thing. Promise.
Promise. All right. Well, thank you so much, Elizabeth. I
You're welcome.
appreciate you, and I will see you in Salt Lake City for the next one.
Woohoo! See you in June.
Bye.